Hello everyone, and this is Kevin Holcomb coming to you with a new video. Welcome to my channel. I've been in the mortgage industry now for almost 9 years. I've seen a lot of things happen with the mortgage industry and the housing cycle. And today we're going to talk about kind of where we are as of right now. We're just starting fall of 2022 and what the outlook might look like, but also what we can start looking at in terms of preparing for more opportunities to come. So here we go. So in all of my years of being in the industry, I think I've seen the housing cycle, at least a full, complete, real cycle happen probably about 3 times. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I've seen the market get really hot, lots of inventory come up, lots of people buying, and then I've seen it cool off where there's not very much inventory out there. There's a lot of competition between buyers. Things becoming a seller's market. I've seen where lots of inventory comes on because banks decide that they want to sell off a lot of properties that they've been holding on to, and now it's more of a buyer's market again. I've seen interest rates go up and down. I've seen refinance booms. I've seen them bust where entire companies just disappear when the interest rates go up. So there's been a lot of back and forth over the years, and it's a normal thing. It's a natural cycle that happens in housing. And what to look for right now, or what we're seeing for where we are and kind of where winter is going, is that I think from my experience and from what I've been observing throughout the industry, is that we have kind of this spot where now housing prices are going to start pulling back and coming back down. They've been pushing and pushing and pushing for so long. Affordability has gone out the window where most people can't afford, a $700,000 home. And that's where the average house price might be in certain parts of, maybe Texas or in California, or in my old neighborhood where my family lived, houses were getting up into the $500,000 range and more, where 7 years prior they were like $120,000 or $140,000 homes. So it's a big change. And if, income is not drastically going up, then it's not going to actually meet that demand. And that's kind of what we've seen. And that's happening everywhere. It's happening all over the US. We have housing prices that are going to start pulling back. And I think as we see housing prices pull back, especially as rates continue to increase, as they probably will over the next quarter or so, because they're trying to fight inflation, and one of the ways that the Fed fights inflation is by increasing interest rates. And it pretty much slows down lending. But even when interest rates are high, people still buy homes because people still usually have to buy homes if they're moving from one place to another and they don't want to rent, or renting is not an option. So we still have people that are going to buy homes. Now, there's going to be different pressures and market forces that cause that, but it is a reality, and it is what is going to happen. So what can you do to prepare? Let's say you are a first-time home buyer, you don't have a lot of money, you really just want to say, okay, well, where do I fit in all this? And unfortunately, over the last maybe year, over this last buying season, it has not been favorable to new or first-time home buyers. It's been very tough. Unless you're a power couple, you're both making 6-figure incomes, making a 6-figure incomes, both of you, and you got savings up the wazoo, you got 401ks you've been working on for the last 15, 20 years that you could borrow from. Unless you're that type of couple, or even 3 people trying to buy a house together, then the first-time home buyers have just been kind of left out of the equation. So for first-time home buyers, or just people that have been waiting, this is a really good time to kind of get your affairs in order and kind of start planning and putting yourself in a good position. Because as I said, the housing cycle it goes up and it goes down, it comes back around, and it always does. And there's always going to be places to buy. It just depends on when those things are going to hit or not. And so I've said in many of my shorts videos that I've put out there, and for any of you who liked those or watched them, I appreciate you checking them out. I've talked that, luck, a definition of luck can be where preparation meets opportunity. And so we're in the preparation phase. This is the time to prepare, to get ready to buy a house, to get your finances in order, so that when the opportunity comes about, you can actually execute and actually do something about it. And so at this time, this is the time to do that. So coming up in these next few weeks here, I'm going to be doing more detailed videos about what to look for your income and how we look at it, what to look for your assets so you can save, and some tips and tricks on saving money and getting prepared that way, and some things about your credit. Credit's a big one, but it's not as... I would say the other ones are even more of a factor, especially with how people kind of manage their money these days, to the point where they don't really manage their money. It makes it a lot harder for people to buy a house when they don't have any money, even if they have a great income, because I've seen broke at every income level. people making $300,000 a year and they've got $0 in their account at the end of the month because it's just all going out again. So spending and saving. So that's what I'm going to be doing some videos on. I hope you all will tune into those. We'll get into some more details and some techniques and some things that can be very helpful, very beneficial, so that when the opportunity comes, you're ready for it. And it's not, hey, the opportunity's here and you're way behind because you haven't worked on anything, and now it's going to pass you by. And anyone who watches this, I want you to try to gain value from these things and be ready and be able to do awesome stuff because you took the time and you put in the effort to get ready for them. Because we can't always make opportunities happen, but we can always prepare and get ourselves in the best spot that we can be in. So anyway, if you like this kind of content, please like, share it with others, subscribe to my channel for more. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what information you want to know more about. What are things that concern you about the housing market? And let's talk about it. Okay, I'd like to get more engaged with anybody who is looking to buy it right now, even though I'm not providing the finances for it. I would still like to be a good resource for you. So that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.